Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Today we're playing a game that's been under some fire recently from deck building roguelike enthusiasts about WildFrost, a game that has been deemed a little bit too hard. So, we're going to jump into things today. We're going to teach you how to play the game, and I'm a sucker for a roguelike deck building game. I'm not very good at Slay the Spire. I'm not very good at Monster Train. But still, we're going to give it our best shot and see what the game is actually like. If you do enjoy this video, by the way, I would greatly appreciate you show it. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is like the video. That's it. Just give the video a like. Helps out a great deal to let me know that you're enjoying the content. And enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so we get to choose from one of our first three starting leaders. So we've got Barrage here, Dapit, Algun, and Wooch. So Shell is basically like your block. You've got Barrage, which is basically cleave everything in a line. And then we've got Algun, who doesn't really appear to do anything, but has got like better than average stats. So I think we're gonna go with Dapit here. Just get that extra little bit Barrage. We're gonna jump right into things. This is by Chucklefish, the publisher, or not by Chucklefish, but the publisher is Chucklefish, who also publish Starbound. I'm not really sure about the developers if they've actually made anything else particularly, but regardless, this game is incredible. It's not crazy expensive, but $18. So it's, I mean the hours that I've played of it already, I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've not really gotten that far. I'm still pretty bad at it, but regardless, I've had a fantastic time playing it so far. And you know, when I found out that some of the footage I'd recorded was like a little bit laggy for whatever reason, I wasn't mad because it meant I got to play it a little bit more. So to start each battle, drag your leader from your hand to your battlefield. Then from there we get our first opening hand. We've got like a little extra companion on here that we can put onto one of the two lanes. So we can put you onto the battlefield, Foxy, as well. Now, this game, whilst being like a deck builder, kind of similar to Slay the Spire, where we take branching paths throughout the levels and try and make our way to the end. It has got a lane system, which I think is probably like the #1 reason why people are kind of having an issue with figuring out how the game works. You know, it's a little bit confusing. So there's two different lanes. Now, on each card, they've got a countdown. So we can see here, the countdown is 1. The countdown on Foxy is 1 as well. That means that the next turn, when we play a card, our turn will end, and then those cards will attack. But there's also a mechanic called Snow. So if we use the Snow Stick on the Waddlegoons, it will freeze their timer for 2 turns, and they will be unable to attack. There's also got over here that there's going to be another wave coming in 2 turns, so we want to deal with the Waddlegoon as soon as possible. So we're just going to use our Scrappy Sword to do a couple of little bit extra damage here. And we'll smack that, and then Dapit, after taking some damage, unfortunately, we'll be able to deal with that. Now we've got these guys coming in. You're almost out of cards. Gain a new card by hitting the redraw bell. So we'll hit that. Now, we've got a little bit extra on the board here. So you can use the redraw bell at any time to discard your hand, and you get 6 new cards. Hitting the redraw bell will end your turn unless the bell is charged. It will become charged when this counter reaches 0. So it's at 4 right now. It's going to take 4 more turns for it to actually let us charge here. You must protect your leader. If they die, it is game over. So this is a bit of a tough one. Well, it's not really a bit of a tough one, but still. So we want to keep that snowed down. But also, we don't want that to attack either. It's a tough one. Let's give you some extra HP here. So we're gonna do 3 damage to the Chungoon, and then you know what? We're just gonna finish him off because I don't really want him to do anything here. We've been snowed, but it's okay. We've got Snow Knight coming in. This is the first mini boss of the game. You need to defeat the Snow Knight to win the battle. Right, so I've now got a redraw available. So you know what? Let's get the redraw going. Let's freeze up the Snow Knight. He does gain HP for doing this, which is it's rough, but at the same time, it must be done. So let's just hit the Snow Knight here with the Scrappy Sword. Then we can finish him off with another Scrappy Sword. Let's go, baby. So that's the first one. That's the first one done. There's been quite a few people I've seen in reviews and in, like, you know, on the Steam discussion tab. They're like, this game is too hard. I couldn't even beat the Snow Knight. It's not so bad, right? I do get it, because the game can be like kind of brutal. There's also a lot going on. It's very easy to get overwhelmed in this game. It's very easy for there to be way too many things on screen, and they're all doing like 50 different things, but we will get into that, and we're going to roll with the punches here. So we get to open up an ice block and get a new companion. We've got Wallop, who deals 8 additional damage to any target that is snowed that he attacks. And then we've got Big Berry, who on kill will restore 2 health to himself and any allies in the row. So, you know what? I think we could probably use a kind of beefier character. It would be nice to get Wallop. Maybe we should get Wallop. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let's get Big Berry. He's a good lad. I like Big Berry. Okay, I'm a Big Berry fan. Okay, let's just get Big Berry. We're gonna keep going down the line. We're gonna get our treasure here, which is gonna be an extra card to add to our deck. So you've got Hongo's Hammer, which is gonna apply poison. Works the same way as any other card every single turn. That will tick down, and it will do the amount of damage that it was. The Sunrod, which reduces your companion's attack cooldown by 2. And then we've got Snow Cake, which applies 12 snow. Now, I'm gonna take this because there's a companion that I'm hoping that we maybe run into who scales very heavily off of getting a lot of snow onto enemies here. No guarantee that we're gonna get them though, of course, but still. You can also inspect cards during battle. Right-click the Chungun to inspect it. There we go. Now, let's get Big Berry on the battlefield. Get him on front. When hit, apply 2 to the attacker. You know what? We're gonna just buff up Big Berry here and give him like a little bit of HP just to deal with the oncoming horde. We're kind of low on the useful card front, I would say. But it's okay, because we've got ourselves, I don't want to discard Big Berry, he's got 11 HP, but okay, we're going to have to discard him. For the tutorial, I suppose. And then let's attack the Chungun. We'll have Dappet. Delete that up there. So you can see that there's 2 lanes here. So during your turn, you can freely move your character on any lane. They'll automatically be moved to the front of the lane when they can. If a unit is on the same lane as an enemy, they will always attack each other, unless it specifically has a keyword on the card that says it will not do that. So let's get Foxy down here. Okay, so let's get rid of the Penguin. We're gonna have to take a little bit of damage here, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna stick you. We're gonna snow stick you, freeze you up here. Gonna smack you up there as well. And then we're gonna hit you there. You're gonna die anyway, that's okay. We've got a boss coming in here, but I wanted to save the Snow Cake. So we're gonna hit you with 12 snow. You're not gonna be able to do anything for a very long time. Now, if we can get Big Berry, we have drawn Big Berry, which is fantastic. So you can see we got this lane full now. We got Foxy, we got Dappet, and we've got Big Berry. You can move things around however you want. So for instance, Big Peng, he will always attack Big Berry if he gets a chance to. Big Berry will always attack Big Peng. Likewise on the bot lane, except Dappet has an ability called Barrage, which will hit everything in the row, which is really good for like clearing out enemies. But you can freely move this around. So if let's say Big Berry is low HP, you want to move him down or want to move him to the back so that you can soak some of that HP, but you don't want him to be put back in the deck, you can make that happen. I think that's like the major thing that has been throwing people off as far as like learning what the game is like. I get it, but the game has got some depth to it, but it is really, really good. It is a really, really good game. So let's pop you all up here. Don't need to, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let's give Big Berry the extra HP here. And this is gonna be easy as pie. The 12 snow is really, really good. It's really, really good. Now, granted, there are enemies in the game that are resistant to snow. So that means that they can only have 1 applied at any time, which makes that card useless, basically. Not useless, you can still use it, but it's a consumable, which basically means it exhausts for the rest of the battle. If you play Slay the Spire, you'll be very familiar with that. You can only use it once per fight. You can use it as many times throughout the run, but once per fight is the main thing. So, Woodhead is a clunker card. Clunkers are items that you can place in the battles to aid your companions. So he's basically just a soak stick. He's just going to be there to soak a hit and take some damage. Now, I think I'm going to take Flame Water. We have an enemy, or we have an ally on our team, sorry, a companion called Foxy. He's got Frenzy, which basically gives him multi-strike, so he's going to be hitting 3 times. And whilst Shell Shield, I do like Shell Shield, I like having a defensive option. Given, like, basically doubling his damage is pretty valuable. Now, granted, Woodhead has saved me a number of times. I think I'm still going to take that little something that's going to hopefully elevate things just a little bit here. So, let's check out the Frozen Travelers again. Let's see if there's another companion we can pick up. Maybe Yuki would be pretty cool. Okay, we didn't. We got Bonnie, Shelly, and Wart. So, we have Wart who applies poison. He's also aimless, so he will hit a random enemy in whatever row he happens to be sitting on. We got Shelly, when an enemy is killed, apply 3 shield to the attacker. So if one of your allies kills somebody, they'll get like a small amount of shield for it. Good supporter card. And then we've got Bonnie, who basically is just somebody that's going to restore health to anybody that can. Now, quite frankly, I'm not sure. I'll take Bonnie for the time being. I've never really taken Bonnie before, but at the same time, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to fit her into the squad right now. She's only got 3 HP. I'm not really willing to give up, you know, the kind of lineup that we have right now, but still. Snowball Charm. So, charms are like little things that you can attach to cards. So, for this one, it will apply onto a card, apply 1 snow. But, you can apply stuff like Snowball Charm onto characters like Foxy. So Foxy, on every single attack, will now apply 1 snow, which is really, really strong. So we'll be applying 3 snow per auto attack. And then also, if we give him that extra little bit of like +1 damage, it's big sauce, because then he's going to be applying 3 snow, he's going to be doing 6 damage. It's going to be very, very nice. So let's drop it in. We're on the first boss in the first section of the game, I suppose, the first region. We've got the Bamboozle, who will hit every single enemy. He's also resistant to snow, which we mentioned earlier. We've got the Winter Worm, which when hit will reduce its own attack by 1. So it is good to get rid of that, if at all possible. Frankly, we need to deal with this. This is probably the biggest threat, I would say. We can get rid of you as well, because you're just kind of free to get rid of. But just reducing that damage, this hits all enemies, or hits all of our allies. But at the end of the day, it's 3 damage. It's not the end of the world. We do get to redraw our hand here, which is super valuable. Here's the thing. Do we want to wait 1 turn to minimize, or you know what? Yeah, let's give you some HP. I like the looks of that. Okay, then let's drop Big Berry in. Then let's drop Foxy in. I should have done that the other way around. I'm kind of dumb, but it is what it is. Then let's go for... You know what? That's okay. Yeah, let's freeze you for 12 turns. Just prevent you from doing absolutely anything. Now, let's buff up Foxy, because he's going to be doing a lot of damage on this turn. Bang, bang, bang. And then let's freeze you. So this should take out an entire wave. So... boom, those 2 get knocked out. We bring in some of the reinforcements here. But we're doing pretty okay here as far as she goes. We can continue just to make sure you're frozen, and you're going to get smacked. And you're going to die? I'm just kidding. He's going to split into 2. So now we've got one that on attack will apply 1 single snow. And then they're wild as well, which means that the other one gets multi-strike. Wait, so this one will get multi-strike when the other one dies, and vice versa. Which is... realistically, we want to kill this one first, because it does a lot of damage, and that's a lot of multi-strike that we don't necessarily want to have to deal with here. So, we're going to buff up Foxy. That's going to be 3 damage, 3 times. 9 damage off the back of that, and it applies snow. Granted, that thing is resistant, but... it's still really, really, really good damage. We're in a bit of an awkward spot as far as she goes. That thing over here is a little bit scary, and it's gonna be attacking pretty soon. I'm okay with Big Berry taking some chip damage here and there, but realistically, I think we're just gonna pop you. This is good. This should be pretty nice. So boom, boom. We take that one out. I just want to keep a bit of a, like a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a bit of a grasp on this, I suppose. So we can attack you. Big Berry's taking some hits here, but it's okay. Now that okay, so actually, you know what? Let's just take you out here. Boom. We got the frost going. It was looking a little bit spooky, but it's okay. Let's freeze you one more turn. Then let's smack you. Big Berry takes out Boozle. Bam and Boozle are done. We're done with the first section in the game. Now, we get to choose whether or not we want to have +1 card draw, +1 companion limit, or -1 to a redraw bill counter. I'm kind of torn between these two. You know what? We'll take another companion. Like, one of the big mechanics of the game is, you know, getting a bunch of companions, getting them all on the board, and, like, having some fun and stuff like that. So, like, why not, right? Like, let's have a look what we can make happen here. Let's get another companion. We got a Little Berry! Okay, well, that makes a considerable amount of sense. Let's get a Little Berry. We got Big Berry and we got Little Berry. It only makes sense, baby. Right, let's enter the shop here, see if we got anything good. So we've got apply 2 poison with barrage, which is pretty good actually. Apply potentially 6 poison to an entire line. We've got spicy stones, which doubles the target's spice. Spice is basically just a temporary boost to your attack damage that will go off the second you attack. So like if I give Foxy 3 spice, his next attack will do 3 extra damage. And then it will all get consumed, and he won't do any extra from there. We got Shellbow as well, which is really good. It's a barrage shield, so it will shield all of my allies on a single line. I think I'm going to pick that up. And then we can use the Charm Machine. Let's pick up one of these. A Lumen Ring. Boosts effects by 1. So, a Lumen Ring, we could go for... We could put this on Flame Water. And it could boost Foxy, so it'll increase by 1, so it'll increase their damage by 2 instead of 1, which is kind of nice. We got Molten Dip here as well, which will increase their damage by 2. It barrages the entire line, and it also consumes. So we can use it once, and then it won't like mess up the deck from there on out. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'm feeling okay about this one. Right, so let's oh, this is kind of tough, you know. I'm like, I almost feel bad. Let's get you down. Let's freeze you up here. I don't want you getting out of hand. Let's get Little Berry down as well. 1, 2, 3. Freeze him up. Let's just get shields up. Before that thing starts scaling, we really want to get rid of that. I do not hate this at all. Berry got smacked though. See, this is awkward because it's like there's a lot of bad things happening right now. There's all sorts of terrible, terrible things happening as we speak. Okay, you need to chill out for a second here. I'm like this. I'm like the biggest hater of this situation, quite frankly. Just boost you up. Your attack's all messed up right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Grumps is doing a number on you right now. I don't feel good about this, but we're gonna do this anyway. 7 damage coming off the back of that. I'm like that. I'm such a hater of this situation, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry. We had to sacrifice a team member there. Okay. Now, let's get some shields up on top here. It sucks, but it is what it is. It must be done. Okay, we take out one of them. We got King Moko here. I'm being very quickly overwhelmed here. It's insane how overwhelmed I'm being right now. -6, and this is... I should have moved everything to the top lane and just started smacking, because Foxy is just unable to do anything here. I really messed this one up. Also, everything, basically everything being on a 1 attack timer is insane, bro. It's insane. Plus these things, 8 HP is absurd, man. 8 HP is absurd. I gotta deal with this, bro. Alright, we'll take care of King Moko. Or not King Moko, sorry, the Grumps. Ah! Take care of you. 8 HP! It's got 10 damage and Frenzy 5. I guess it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going blurry. 1 second. Hold on a second here. Hold on. I've just gone blurry for no reason. Give me 1 second. I'm coming back in the room. Let's configure video, and then let's go camera control. Let's turn the focus all the way down. There we go. Beautiful. Are we back? Can you see me? Hi. How you doing? That was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was I got overwhelmed pretty hard there. But that was from, once again, that was my own stupidity, like 100%. Sorry, just dropped. I truly believe that could have been a problem that was solved if I wasn't a moron. And you know, still, but we got a pet house. We got the inventor's hut has been started as far as construction is concerned. You can construct new buildings in the town by completing challenges. Check back here after each run to see what you've unlocked. So, with the pet house, you've unlocked Snoof, who is a new companion that we will basically start every single run with, which is pretty cool. Once we recall 3 companions, we can unlock the next one, which is another, I think, a little one that heals, I believe. But Snoof is he's just, if you want him there, he's there. He'll apply 1 snow and he'll do 3 damage. He's a good boy, okay? He's a big boy. We've got our clans here, which is basically what unlocks playable heroes that are our leaders for the decks and stuff like that. Our inventor's hut is like extra new cards. We've also got like your daily runs if you're interested in stuff like that. I think we're gonna do 1 more run, and I have never seen it. That's the second companion you get, but I don't recognize any of these cards, so I'm just gonna move straight on. I think we just jump into another run, do 1 more. So. Oh, Calvin, while active, add +2 damage to all allies. And then we've also got this one, which is temporarily reduces attack clear after triggering. You know what? Let's try one where we, like, nerf the enemy. Okay, how about that? That's one that I have never really given a shot so far. Is, like, I've never really played with, like, the double damage debuff or, like, damage reduction. And I think it's worth giving a shot. Plus, the stats on kids are okay. Nothing to shake a stick at, to be honest. So I've got nothing against that at all. Let's just get that going. Let's snow stick you. And then let's snow stick you. And then, you know what, we'll redraw. I kind of wanted a sun rod there, but it doesn't really make any sense currently. But you're gonna get smacked. Got the Waddle Goons, and then we've also got the Goblin. Now, you know what? Let's Sunrod you. Let's get that damage down. Anything to reduce the damage that it could be dropping. It's only like 3 damage, but still. It's on -1, which is just very, very nice. You know what? Let's do this. Let's freeze the Goblin, so he can't run away. Haha. Every time we hit that Goblin, we get a little bit of gold. I'm being dumb right now, just trying to get like every single little bit of cash I can. But still, okay, we got Big Peng coming back up. Give me the Goblin, okay? Right, so as far as damage is concerned, it's not so bad. It looks worse than it is. So let's hit you. Let's refresh your hand, because there's nothing mental here that I think I really want. Let's get rid of you, and then I think we try and snow. We try and snow stick you. Oh, you know what? Snoof's already done it for me. That's fantastic. I don't even need to do anything here. Let's drop that onto here. We're going to use a scrappy sword, take out one of the penguins. Then, let's snow stick you again. And then, honestly, we can sunrod here. We're going to take 1 damage from a penguin. Doesn't matter. Big Peng's going to go down. First fight, no problem. Very nice. Oh, we get the ×2 combo. Ooh. I feel like I've like smudged my camera. Maybe I need to go closer to it. I'm sorry. Right. So, next up, let's see what we got companion-wise here. Let's break it open. A little bit of loot box. So we've got Kernel. When hit, apply 3 shield to ally behind. We've got apply 1 to all enemies from Snuffle. And then we've got Pooty, who, when destroyed, will add 1 frenzy to a random ally. That would have been really great. I think we're going to go with Snuffle. Let's just go for like a snowy build, I guess. The snow build really falls onto the wayside when you have an enemy who's resistant to it, but nevertheless, okay. Now, okay, pick a new item. Temporarily reduces attack. Barrage hits all targets in a row. That makes sense for what we're going for here. We get a little item. I think you have to place that on the field. I don't know if it's an item or a clunker card. I'm not really sure. Demona as well. She applies the double damage debuff. Her cooldown is pretty low. I'll take her for now. I'm no guarantee that I'll play her. The squad's looking a little bit full right now. If I could get another companion that's maybe a little bit tankier, that would be super duper ideal. Oh dear, I do not have a team that is I do not have a team that's built for this, quite frankly. I'm a little bit worried. Just take this, please. I'm sorry. This is basically a death sentence. I'm not even kidding. I had to have somebody tank it, like, because the poison's a death sentence. There we go. Take that out. Like Demona's dead. If that hit my leader would just lose. Okay. Whenever anything takes damage from poison, gain 1. Apply that, and then barrage. Okay, we don't want that. So trigger against the target when an ally attacks. So let's get Snoof up. And then let's think about what we're doing here with our lives. I have got a plan, but it's not a great plan. I'll be quite frank with you. So let's Scrappy Sword. Let's get rid of the puffball at least, okay? That is valuable, I would say. Give it to Snoof. Give him some extra damage. And then, you know what? We'll apply that there. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to make use of the Woodhead here. We're going to pop him up here. So this Bulbhead will attack him and barrage the lane with nothing on it. Veiled Lady. Apply 3 poison every 3 turns, and it's resistant to snow. That could be better. That could be better. I'll give you that. This whole situation is not looking good. Okay, so you're going to do 4 damage. So let's just take care of this. Let's get rid of you. Perfect. Let's make you attack again, quite frankly. We need to... 3 poison... what does that say? What does that mean? What does that all mean? So I'll be 3, then 2, then 1. So I'll be on 3 HP by the end of it. Okay. That's not great. I don't love it. Let's get Snoof up there. Just give him a buff. That thing's dead. That's okay. This whole... Okay, we're really got to get the frost out on this thing, because otherwise we're in a bad time, quite frankly. Let's just like regularly use a card here, because we've got this guy applying some frost soon. So hopefully the timer goes down, but we do freeze. Then let's just smack you, I suppose. You're gonna come out of that, then we're gonna freeze you again. And then I'm gonna pray that I reroll a frost card. Something that's gonna snow, like, give you some snow. 2! We got 2 cards that are gonna give you some snow. Okay. We beat the boss. That's the first time I've ever even seen that boss before. Because last time I played it, the poison just immediately killed my leader, which was not good. One of my teammates had to take the hit for me here. So Demona was injured in battle. If they survive the next battle, they will recover. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put her back in the deck now that I'm thinking about it. I probably could have saved her, but what are you gonna do about it, you know? Right, let's get some new cards. We got Pepper Flag. While active, all allies retain all their spice. We've got Berry Blade, which will restore health to the front ally equal to damage dealt. We've got Pinkberry Juice, which will increase HP by 4. You know what? We'll get something that does 3 damage. I like Pinkberry Juice like quite a lot actually, but you know, I'm gonna risk it. What can I say? So gain Hog-Headed Charm or Hog Charm. Gain Hog-Headed plus 7 HP. I'm not really sure. Oh, Hog-Headed is cannot be recalled. Hog-Headed is cannot be recalled. I mean, I could turn something into a tank, realistically, here. For Demona to stand behind. The question is, like, well, I guess we haven't found it yet. We're about to hit a companion ice block here, so I guess we can maybe see. Okay, I mean, Wallop could be good because we have like we got like things that apply snow. Berry could be cool. I think we're gonna take Wallop, and then we're gonna swap out Demona for the time being, but we will eventually come back around to her. So let's put the Hog Charm, the Hog-Headed Charm on Wallop. I mean, that's gonna give him 16 HP. That's pretty good. I'm not hating that. It sucks that we can't put it on our leader, which would be perfect because you can't recall them anyway. But still. All right, let's get Kidge out. Let's just kick it off with. Yeah, we'll get Snoof out as soon as possible. I think. Yeah, that works for me. We can Frostbell up on the top side. Just keep reducing that HP. That aimless, like, kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. Let's freeze you. Let's, just keep reducing that HP as much as we can. We got no allies to heal, it's fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Let's rotate some guys out here. Let's get, Snuffle in the back. Let's freeze you up. This aimless thing is annoying as hell because he's hitting my backline. Hitting my backline, bro. Owie. Okay. This could be tough if it hits the wrong thing. Why would you not hit the front one? The snowballs are constantly hitting my guys at the front. Bro, relax, man. You know what? Get rid of him. Let's heal our Snuffle up to full HP. I've had enough of him. Put him at the back again. Let's, you know what? That's just going to be a KO for Wallop. He's going to smack them. Bonk. Break them in 2. Very nice. So he's doing 12 damage to those. I don't want that to go off. Generally speaking, I'm pretty okay with like all of these other things going off here, but I'm very much less okay with that. Right, let's get this mixed up. Let's get this mixed up. Put you up here. So let's drop all their resistances as much as we can. Then let's get Snuffle applying Frost this turn to everything, so nothing's attacking. And then let's freeze that one again. He's gonna do a lot. Wallop's gonna do a lot of damage. We're very close to killing both of them here. Let's take you out. I had a great sneaking suspicion that was gonna come back to bite me there. But we can finish the boss off on this turn right here. We take Caraboozle. And we're done with the first region. The first area of the game. Let's get the Sunbellow Fellowship. Let's increase our companion count. We can get Demona now in the back. To be honest, putting them behind Wallop and then frosting something, so that would do double damage. So like if something is frosted and I time it right, it could do like crazy. It could do some crazy damage. It could do some crazy damage, like 24 damage on one unit. Could be insane. If we get lucky and everything lines up perfectly, of course. But still, you know, it could happen. Heart Charm, plus 5 HP. Right. So here's the thing. I kind of, like... Yeah, I feel like you know, having... The game ends when the leader dies. So my brain is like, protect leader, okay? That's it. That's what I'm saying. When an ally is hit, restore their health by 1. When hit, apply 4 poison to the attacker. While active, add 3 damage. So... I could get behind a heart mist station at the back, quite frankly. We have a layout now where like it's, I think we have 5, so we can have an item that is rotated back and forth between however we need it, depending on who's about to take damage. I'm okay with that. Storm Bear Spirit. Target must be snowed. But it does 8 damage. That's pretty good. Let's get another charm. And then let's see what we get. Battle Charm. Plus 2 damage. Now, there's nobody that I'm, like, crazy thinking that's going to do numbers on. I mean, to be honest, you know what? Make it do 10 damage. 10 damage Storm Bear Spirit. I like it a lot. That could do... Dude, that... Doing 10 damage with 1 card is insane. That could... that could save my life so many times. Oh, my goodness. For instance, right here... If I had it, that could do numbers. If I had any frost on my thing, dude. What the heck? Alright, let's just, we gotta get rid of you, Chief. I'm sorry to say it. This is probably the most diabolical opening hand I've ever seen in my entire life, I'll be honest with you. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. And here's the thing. I gotta do this. I can't even get my... Because that would clap me, big style, if I wasn't careful there. We don't have any setup for our team either, which is just... This is already such a tragedy. I hate this. I guess we put that there, maybe try and get some heals. I need a bit of a miracle here, I think. So we freeze you. Ball go. When hit, gain 1. I need like a spirit here or something. Okay, I didn't get it. Okay, fantastic. Wow. Alright, this is... Dear God, bro. Like, give me a break, man. Bro, get your old ass out there. Dude, that was... That, you know, okay, like... Honest, that boss is tough, right? It does not screw around. It is, like, straight up, like... You need to do a lot of damage fast every turn. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get through there. I drew a really bad hand. No frost with Storm Bear Spirit, so I couldn't get 10 damage down. 0 companions, so I couldn't get anything going. That was just unlucky. Quite frankly, what I should have done, just redrawn. Just skip the turn, being like, because you can redraw whenever you want, but it ends your turn unless you wait. I should have just done that. Still, really, hopefully like a really fun and interesting start to, you know, if you enjoy this, if you like this video, maybe give the video a like. And if you want to see more, I'd be happy to do some more runs with you all and maybe see if we can get a little bit further. I'm still trying to get better at the game. I'm not good at the game, but I'm trying my best. We unlocked the Inventor set to be crafting up some new items that you'll be able to find throughout your runs. And then there's like the hot spring, which has been made up here, and then you start making things. You start building a town, building a city. And then at the top, we've got all of our charms that we can you can unlock potentially through the course of your playtime. It's a pretty cool game. Let me know what your thoughts on it are. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time of your day with me today. I love this game. It's really, really cool. It's captured my brain a little bit. I know I'm not the smartest person, but let me have this, okay? But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, or wherever you are. Take care. See you later.